Boyce Watkins. Dr. Boyce, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, brother. It's great to see you again.
Man, listen, I'm so excited that you are up and with our audience this morning. I've been a follower and admirer of what you're doing, but there might be someone out there that's been on a rock and doesn't know who Boyce Watkins is. Tell us a little bit about who you are.
Well, I am a professor of finance. That's my official profession. I've been on the faculty at some different universities. Syracuse University for 13 years, and also I taught at University of Kentucky, Indiana University, the Ohio State University. I taught in China, Europe, etc. And my most the thing I'm most proud of is besides marrying the most beautiful Black woman on earth and getting the chance to raise some awesome kids is we created the Black Business School. In the Black Business School, we serve about 150,000 students around the world, and and most of them pay practically nothing to learn economics. And we our goal is to focus on Black wealth. That's it. There's no institution that I know of anywhere of that size that focuses specifically on custom made wealth techniques that work for the Black community based on our unique specific situation. And that's what the Black Business School does. And that's what we're proud of.
Well, I know it's pretty exciting. I've never been in your presence and not walked away with some nuggets, right? In terms of Black wealth, closing the wealth gap, and your poise, that acronym that you shared even on my book launch. And so, but you know what I'm really excited about is that we have something coming up here in a couple of weeks here in Charlotte called the 7th annual All Black National Convention. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, the All Black National Convention. It's an idea that came to me from God, believe it or not. I'm not kidding. God put something in your brain and you just operate on faith, because we sure as hell didn't have no money to do it. So back in 2016, I just woke up. I kid you not, I woke up in Atlanta and I called my friend Lene Javette, who's a great business strategist, and I said, we need to have a convention and we should call it the All Black National Convention. Not the Black National Convention, but like the all Black, meaning that your Blackness has to really resonate with who you are. People with a strong Black identity, like where you're intentionally Black, not coincidentally Black, but what you really want. You know what I'm talking about.
Right, right.
I mean, no disrespect to anybody else, but not everybody's really up for that kind of the struggle that really comes with repairing our communities. Or the struggle that comes with Black men loving Black women and raising Black children. Not everybody's ready for the battle that comes with dealing with a community that's been traumatized and hammered and beaten down in so many ways. So we did that, and we did the first one in Atlanta at the Shrine of the Black Madonna, and we literally planned. Don't ask me why I did this, man. We had 3 weeks to plan it, and
Wow.
and it was sold out, like totally packed. And everybody came through. We invited a bunch of great speakers to come down, and it worked really well. And I said, okay, well, now we got to keep doing this. So now we're on our 7th one. So we're real proud of it. And what we're most proud of, man, is that unlike a lot of other conventions that I've been to, which didn't quite hit the mark for me, to be honest with you, this is not sponsored by a bunch of corporations and all that. Like, this is not Black Liberation brought to you by Walmart, or Black Power brought to you by McDonald's. We got cheeseburgers in the back. It's none of that. It's like, no, the sponsorship comes from Black owned businesses that become vendors. It becomes from the community. So what that allows us to do is we can bring in the whole range of people. As long as you're Black first, we can work with you. So our speaker range goes from people like Larry Miller, who's the current chairman of the board with the Air Jordan brand, which everybody's kids want to wear these Jordans. So Larry Miller's coming by, billionaire Mike Roberts, but then you go all the way across the board to brothers like Reza Islam, who is almost like he'll get you canceled, because because he's got some views that are not mainstream at all, but he's intelligent. He's a smart, strong young Black man, and to me, that's the essence of power in our community, is when we can decide what conversations we want to have with each other without letting other people tell us who we can talk to. Ain't nobody gonna tell me who I can talk to ever.
Right, because you're not depending on their check, right? So when they write the check, they can dictate the agenda, right? To some extent, anyway. And so I love that. And I was looking at the speakers, and of course, Michael Roberts, I consider him one of my mentors. Dr. George Frazier. Matter of fact, I start every Thursday morning a Zoom with Michael Roberts, and I end Thursday evening with a Zoom with George Frazier. So I mean, it's like,
Wow.
I mean, that's Thursday is like booked in with those two guys. But you know, I
It's
heard so much about.
better than back when the Cosby Show came on right after Different World or right before. That's the only time Thursday was ever better, man. But those
Right,
guys,
exactly. I
amazing. Yes.
mean, I forgot that that used to be on Thursday, but you're exactly right. I heard great things about Jay Morrison, and certainly I've seen Linda Clemens do her thing. Wow. So what a treat that's going to be available for people who attend the all black national convention in Charlotte, Sheridan, Uptown, on McDowell Street. And so we'll post it on our website, the link to the website, and also Eventbrite, I think, is where people can get their tickets. Is that correct?
Yeah. Or they can just go to allblacknationalconvention.com. That's allblacknationalconvention.com.